Let me not see myself as limited. Let me behold the Son of God today and witness to His glory. Let me not try to obscure the holy light in Him and see His strength diminished and reduced to frailty, nor perceive the lacks in Him with which I would attack His sovereignty. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. He is your Son, my Father. He is your Son. And today I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusions. I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusions. He is what I am, and as I see Him, so I see myself. He is what I am, and as I see Him, so I see myself. He is what I am, and as I see Him, so I see myself. Today I would see truly, today I would see truly, that this day I may at last identify with Him. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. Or we could say, let me not see myself as a body. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me see myself as unlimited. Let me see myself as unlimited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. There's that one sentence in there that says, today I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusions of anger, hatred, fear, attack, all those illusions. We want to see His gentleness, His guiltlessness. Well, thank you for joining me today in studying Lesson 250 in A Course in Miracles. We're reading from the Foundation for Inner Peace version of A Course in Miracles here for Sunday, September the 7th of 2025. Let me not see myself as limited. And I'm Forgiveness Willie, teaching forgiveness from the Ozarks. And our associated reading, which I think we'll sing today, is What is the World? What is the world? The world is false perception. It is born of error, and it has not left its source. It will remain no longer than the thought that gave it birth is cherished. When the thought of separation has been changed to one of true forgiveness, will the world be seen in quite another light, and one which leads to truth, where all the world must disappear and all its errors vanish. Now its source has gone and its effects are gone as well. The world was made as an attack on God. It symbolizes fear. And what is fear except love's absence? Thus the world was meant to be a place where God could enter not, and where His Son could be apart from Him. Here was perception born, for knowledge could not cause such insane thoughts. But eyes deceive and ears hear falsely. Now mistakes become quite possible. now mistakes become quite possible, for certainty has gone. The mechanisms of illusion have been born instead, and now they go to find what has been given them to seek. Their aim is to fulfill the purpose which the world was made to witness and make real. They see in its illusions but a solid base where truth exists upheld apart from lies. They see in its illusions but a solid base where truth exists upheld apart from lies. Yet everything they report is but illusion which is kept apart from truth. As sight was made to lead away from truth, it can be redirected. Sounds become the call for God, and all perception can be given a new purpose by the one whom God appointed Savior to the world. Follow his light and see the world as he beholds it. Hear his voice alone in all that speaks to you, and let him give you peace and certainty which you have thrown away. But heaven has preserved for you in him. Heaven has preserved for you in him. Let us not rest content until the world has joined our changed perception. Let us not be satisfied until forgiveness has been made complete. And let us not attempt to change our function. We must save the world, for we who made it must behold it through the eyes of Christ. That what was made to die can be restored to everlasting life. That what was made to die can be restored to everlasting life. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as a body. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me see myself as unlimited. Or let us see ourselves as unlimited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. Okay, well, that's our lesson for today and our associated reading. Let's go take a look in our text reading. And we're ready for, we're in chapter 27, the meaning of the dream, Roman numeral 5, the healing example. The only way to heal is to be healed. The miracle extends without your help, but you are needed that it can begin. Accept the miracle of healing, and it will go forth because of what it is. It is its nature to extend itself the instant it is born, and it is born the instant it is offered and received. No one can ask another to be healed, but he can let himself be healed, and thus offer the other what he has received. Who can bestow upon another what he does not have? And who can share what he denies himself? The Holy Spirit speaks to you. He does not speak to someone else. Yet by your listening, his voice extends, because you have accepted what he says. 2. Health is the witness unto health. As long as it is unattested, it remains without conviction. Only when it has been demonstrated is it proved, and must provide a witness that compels belief. No one is healed through double messages. If you wish only to be healed, you heal. Your single purpose makes this possible. But if you are afraid of healing, then it cannot come through you. The only thing that is required for a healing is a lack of fear. The fearful are not healed and cannot heal. This does not mean the conflict must be gone forever from your mind to heal. For if it were, there were no need for healing then. But it does mean, if only for an instant, you love without attack. An instant is sufficient. Miracles wait not on time. 3. The holy instant is the miracle's abiding place. From there, each one is born into this world as witness to a state of mind that has transcended conflict and has reached to peace. It carries comfort from the place of peace into the battleground and demonstrates that war has no effects. For all the hurt that war has sought to bring, the broken bodies and the shattered limbs, the screaming dying and the silent dead, are gently lifted up and comforted. 4. There is no sadness where a miracle has come to heal, and nothing more than just one instant of your love without attack is necessary that all this occur. Again on that, there is no sadness where a miracle has come to heal, and nothing more than just one instant of your love without attack is necessary that all this occur. In that one instant you are healed. In that single instant is all healing done. What stands apart from you when you accept the blessing that the holy instant brings? Be not afraid of blessing, for the one who blesses you loves all the world and leaves nothing within the world that could be feared. But if you shrink from blessing, will the world indeed seem fearful? For you have withheld its peace and comfort, leaving it to die. 5. Would not a world so bitterly bereft be looked on as a condemnation by the one who could have saved it, but stepped back because he was afraid of being healed? The eyes of all the dying bring reproach, and suffering whispers, "What is there to fear?" Again on that sentence. The eyes of all the dying bring reproach, and suffering whispers, "What is there to fear?" Consider well its question. It is asked of you on your behalf. A dying world asks only that you rest an instant from attack upon yourself, that it be healed. That holy instant. 6. Come to the holy instant and be healed, for nothing is there received is left behind on your returning to the world. Again on those sentences, or that sentence. Come to the holy instant and be healed, for nothing is there received is left behind on your returning to the world. And being blessed, you will bring blessing. Life is given you to give the dying world, and suffering eyes no longer will accuse, but shine in thanks to you who blessing gave. The holy instant's radiance will light your eyes and give them sight to see beyond all suffering and see Christ's face instead. Healing replaces suffering. Who looks on one cannot perceive the other, for they cannot both be there. And what you see the world will witness, and will witness too. And what you see the world will witness, and will witness too. 7. Thus is your healing everything the world requires, that it may be healed. It needs one lesson that has perfectly been learned, and then when you forget it, will the world remind you gently of what you have taught? Isn't that nice to know? You send off this love, and then when you forget, the world that you've been teaching will teach you. No reinforcement will its... Okay, let's back up. Thus is your healing everything the world requires, that it may be healed. It needs one lesson that has perfectly been learned, and then when you forget it, will the world remind you gently of what you have taught? No reinforcement will its thanks withhold from you who let yourself be healed that it might live. It will call forth its witnesses to show the face of Christ to you who brought the sight to them by which they witnessed it. The world of accusation is replaced by one in which all eyes look lovingly upon the friend who brought them their release. And happily your brother will perceive the many friends he thought were enemies. 8. Problems are not specific, but they take specific forms, and these specific shapes make up the world. And no one understands the nature of his problem. If he did, it would be there no more for him to see. And no one understands the nature of his problem. If he did, it would be there no more for him to see. Its very nature is that it is not. And thus, while he perceives it, he cannot perceive it as it is. But healing is apparent in specific instances and generalizes to include them all. This is because they really are the same, despite their different forms. All learning aims at transfer, which becomes complete within two situations that are seen as one, for only common elements are there. Yet this can only be attained by one who does not see the differences you see. The total transfer of your learning is not made by you, but that it has been made in spite of all the differences you see convinces you that they could not be real. 9. The healing will extend and will be brought to problems that you thought were not your own. Your healing will extend and will be brought to problems that you thought were not your own. And it will also be apparent that your many different problems will be solved as any one of them has been escaped. It cannot be their differences which made this possible, for learning does not jump from situations to their opposites and bring the same results. All healing must proceed in lawful manner, in accord with laws that have been properly perceived, but never violated. Fear you not the way that you perceive them. You are wrong, but there is one within you who is right, the Holy Spirit. 10. Leave then the transfer of your learning to the one who really understands its laws and who will guarantee that they remain unviolated and unlimited. Your part is merely to apply what he has taught you to yourself, and he will do the rest. And it is thus the power of your learning will be proved to you by all the many different witnesses it finds. Your brother first among them will be seen, but thousands stand behind him, and beyond each one of them there are 1,000 more. Each one may seem to have a problem that is different from the rest, yet they are all solved together. And their common answer shows the questions could not have been separate. We're all in this together. And the last paragraph to finish this section, 11. Peace be to you whom is healing offered, and you will learn that peace is given you when you accept the healing for yourself. Again on that. Peace be to you to whom is healing offered, and you will learn that peace is given you when you accept the healing for yourself. Its total value need not be appraised by you to let you understand that you have benefited from it. What occurred within the instant that love entered in without attack will stay with you forever. What occurred within the instant that love entered in without attack will stay with you forever. And you'll learn that as you just keep practicing forgiveness. Just keep letting go until you get to that place, that holy instant where there's love without attack. Even if it's just for a moment. That's where the miracle occurs. What occurred within the instant that love entered in without attack will stay with you forever. Your healing will be one of its effects, as will your brother's. Everywhere you go will you behold its multiplied effects. Yet all the witnesses that you behold will be far less than all there really are. Infinity cannot be understood by merely counting up its separate parts. God thanks you for your healing, for He knows it is a gift of love unto His Son, and therefore is it given unto Him. Okay, wow. Let's see what our lesson today. Be sure to do your 2 longer practice periods, morning and evening, of an extended period where you hang out with the idea, let me not see myself as limited. Let go of all attack. Use forgiveness. Remind yourself that what you thought your brother did to you has not occurred. It was just a dream, that you're the dreamer and you can change your dream. You can have a lucid dream. Dream that you live in a forgiven world, a happy world, an unlimited world. Let me not see myself as limited. Okay, and I see what's going on holidays around the world today. It's Pitru Paksha in Hinduism, and where you pay homage to the ancestors. So give thanks for all those that have gone beyond or before you. I'm not sure how they practice it, but it'd be nice to send a little thanks to your brother. My brother and my sister both have crossed. And thank you guys for being in my life and still in my life. Bodhi Day, and some Buddhists celebrate it. It commemorates Buddha's enlightenment. So Bodhi Day. And then out of holidays and observances, I found Bowling League Day, Google Commemoration Day. Google began in 1998. Grandma Moses' Day. She was an artist who depicted American rural life, and she was born in 1860. Acorn Squash Day, the Cucurbita pepo, and the one that I like to always grow, and it's a real common one, is your Table Queen. It's an heirloom. It's your standard dark green with a little yellow on it. Attention Deficit Disorder Awareness Day, ADDA. Attention Deficit Disorder Day. Yeah, in this world, I expect we all have that to a degree. Beer Lovers Day. Feel the Love Day. Drink a little beer and feel the love, huh? I'm not recommending that. A lot of people do, though. Grandparent Day. Grateful Parent Day. We thank our grandparents and our parents. What's that Hindu celebration? The Pitru Paksha. Pay homage to the Ancestors Day. Grandparent Day and Grateful Parent Day. Threatened Species Day. Let's see if we can learn to live an ethical life towards all life on this planet, and let there be those things that are threatened to come back and flourish. Neither Snow nor Rain Day. Pet Rock Day. Superhuman Day honors those with disabilities as they overcome their disabilities. It's like a superhuman feat. Sustainable House Day, which I would love to say way more about that. I had told you we were going to build a cabin. I'm still going to. We're still going to do that. Just we hadn't happened yet. It'll be a very sustainable one. We're going to do an example of how we can help others. And our word, our hardy female kiwi is the 55 female kiwi. It's an Actinidia arguta. And the 55 female kiwi, it says in Edible Landscaping, it's the earliest arguta to ripen in our collection, about 2 to 3 weeks earlier than Ken's Red or Dumbarton Oaks. Space 15 foot on 6 foot tall trellises. Ripens first fruits end of July at the nursery, which is in Virginia, Zone 7, Zones 5 through 8. And then our word for peace, we're going to take it from our Croatian brothers and sisters. They're on the Black Sea Basin, which is the rivers that feed that basin, is the Danube, the Sava, and the Drava rivers. And then there's the Adriatic Sea basin, and the rivers that some of the rivers that feed it are the Neretva, the Kirka, and the Cetina rivers. Okay, well, let's close with our song. Let me not see myself as limited. 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 Let me behold the Son of God today and witness to His glory. Let me not try to obscure the holy light in Him and see His strength diminished and reduced to frailty, nor perceive the lacks in Him with which I would attack His sovereignty, nor perceive the lacks in Him with which I would attack His sovereignty. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. He is your Son, my Father. He is your Son, my Father. And today I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusions. Today I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusions. Instead of my illusions. Today I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusion of hate. Today I would behold His gentleness instead of my illusions. He is what I am, and as I see Him, so I see myself. He is what I am, and as I see Him, so I see myself. Today I would see truly, today I would see truly, that this day I may at last identify with Him. That this day I may at last identify myself with my brother. That this day I may at last see myself in Him. That this day I may at last identify with Him. Today I would see truly, that this day I may identify at last. That this day I may at last identify with Him. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me see myself as unlimited. Let me not see myself as limited. Let me not see myself as limited. And our word from Croatian, I didn't even get to the word. It's mir, same as Russian. Mir be with you. Let me not see myself as limited. Mir.